I started using drugs and alcohol around 12, 13, going to these raves, and everybody would be, you know, rolling on ecstasy, and I'd be sober. Turned into no raves and no selling drugs, just taking stuff from people's cars and taking their change and taking GPSs and phones and selling them. It gets too expensive, you can't find people to sell it to you, so at 13 years old, I'm on heroin. The scene I was hanging out with after the rave scene, you know, broken down houses with opiate addicts that are smoking crack and shooting heroin. Very dark, dull moment of my life. I went from, you know, having fun at the time to now taking a train and buying heroin in North Philadelphia every day. I got caught with all the stolen merchandise. I got 110 counts of receiving stolen property. He gave me a revolver that I'm assuming was stolen out of a car as well. I put it in my sock drawer. The next day, there's cops at the door with guns. And they ask, "Where's the gun?" It's the first thing they said to me. They go upstairs and they find this gun. They find all the stuff that was in the cars. So I get charged with, you know, multiple felonies. The whole probation board showed up at the house. I wasn't prepared for it that time. I violated multiple times. I was in and out of juvenile detentions. I was in and out of residential facilities. I was in and out of intensive outpatients, inpatient treatment. So I was injecting bath salts. I was doing heroin. I was smoking crack. And I decided it was a good idea to fly a remote control helicopter outside. They searched me, they found the heroin, they found spoons, they found needles. You can take this charge as a juvenile and do 2 years in a boot camp, or you can go home on house arrest today and take this charge as an adult. I said, well, I'm sick, so I'm going home. My probation officer at the time, he says, "There's nothing I can do with you anymore, Ryan. You need to go to jail." I wasn't prepared. It's a very miserable way to live your life. I stayed sober for that entire time. I could have got high in there. I could have did anything I wanted in there. I saw drugs every day. I chose not to do them. You know, I did everything I possibly could to stay out of that place. And this time, it worked. There's no therapist, there's no facility, there's no jail, there's nothing that can overpower willingness. And if you're not willing, it's not going to happen. There always is a way out. It may seem hopeless, but trust me when I tell you, if you want it, you can 100% get sober. If you are a loved one struggling, feel free to click that send message button down there, and I'll do everything in my power to help you. All you need to do is reach out.